Next, we have area of plinth filling. So if we want to calculate the estimation of area of plinth filling, we need AutoCAD drawing. I'm coming to open AutoCAD drawing. Look at this. Here it is written area filling. So we have this plan. Whenever you have the drawing, so you might face with area filling. So I'm coming here. A1, A2, A3 and A4 until A12. These are all the areas. Now I want to fill them by soil. So first of all, what I should do? I need some measurement here, and the unit measurement is cubic meters. So it means I need length, breadth and height. So this will be the length and breadth of A1. Look at this. I want to zoom it for you guys to see it. This is 2800 and 3400. This is length and breadth of area 1, and then area 2, area 3 and so on. Look at this, all the same. So now we have length and breadth. Only the height or depth is remaining. First of all, I would like to count how many A1 I have, how many A2 I have, how many A3 and so on, one by one. I'm just counting 2 or 3 of them, and the rest I have already written them. You can count by yourself. Look at this. First we have A1. It means we have 2 times A1. This is 1 and this is 2. So I'm coming here to write here 2. What is the length? You can write it A1. This is the breadth and this is the length. 3400 by 2800. I'm coming here 3.4 by 2.8. You can write here what is the height of area of plinth filling. So I'm coming here to show you. Right now, we would like to fill it by soil, this area. What we should do? Only you should subtract the thickness of floor PCC, that is 100 mm. And what is the height from NGL or natural ground level to plinth level? That is 900 mm. So what is the height for area plinth filling or for area filling? You should subtract only 100 mm, which is floor PCC, and the remaining you should write there because we want to fill that. So I'm writing here 800 and that's all. And what you should do, I'm coming for area 2. So I'm coming to the drawing here. How many area 2 we have? 1 and 2. They have both same dimension. What is the length and width? Everything is written here. So you can write it, okay? So I want to zoom it and see. What is the dimension? It is 2800 by 2050. So write it. How many A2 do we have? 2. Just write it 2.800 by 2050. Let me see. Is it right? Yes, 2050. Write it 2.050 and that's all. And the height is the same. So what you should do for all of them, height is same. Just scroll it down. We need only the values. So on the same basis, you can write all of that. So I'm doing that one by one. Look at this, engineers. It is done. I wrote all of them and this is the total. Next, we have floor PCC. So we should write A1, A2, A3 until A12. We want to do floor PCC of these all areas. So that's why, engineers, you can copy from area of plinth filling from A1 to A12, and then I am coming to copy the numbers. It is the same for both of them. We don't need to waste the time. Just write here, Control V, done. Understood? And then we have length, breadth and height. Both of them are the same. The length, Control C and Control V. Only the height is different. What is the height of floor PCC? I'm coming here to the manual. Look at this. The height of floor PCC is 100 mm. So I'm writing here 100 mm. If it is different, so you can write that one 0.100. So it is same for the rest of areas. You can scroll it down and click copy values. And it is done. Engineers, next we have brickwork for superstructure for 200 mm wall. First of all, we need to write GB1, GB2, GB3. For that, we need the AutoCAD drawing, ground beam plan. So from here, you should write it. how many GB1 do we have, how many GB2 do we have, how many GB3. You should write the number. So I have already written the names. Now I am coming to count. How many GB1 do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total we have 6 GB1. Now I do not understand which one is 200 mm wall and which one is 100 mm wall. What you should do? You should come to ground floor plan. This is 200 mm wall, and this one, thin one, look, this one is 100 mm wall. This one is 200, 200, 100 mm and 200. So there were 6 GB1, and these 6 GB1, 4 are 200 mm and 2, this one and this one, are 100 mm. So what you should do whenever you are calculating the estimation, so you should put both of these plans, this one and the ground beam plan, side by side, and look at them. How many GB1 do we have for 200 mm wall and how many GB1 do we have for 100 mm wall? On the same basis, you can go for GB2, GB3, GB5 and etc. You can understand which one is for 200 mm wall and which one is for 100 mm wall. So now I want to write it 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 for 200 mm wall. So just write here 4. And how many GB2 do we have? I'm coming here. How many GB2 do we have? I'm coming to the previous plan. Look at this. We have here GB2 1, 2, 3, 4. Total we have 4 GB2. But we do not understand which are for 200 and which are for 100 mm wall. So I'm coming here. Now look at this, guys. This one is GB2, GB2, GB2 and GB2. Total we have 4. Now look at this for 200 mm wall. Here we have 200 and here we have 200. So it means we have only 2 for 200 mm wall and 2 for 100 mm wall. We ignore them right now, okay? Just write 2 for 200 mm wall. Come and write here. On this basis, you can write the numbers. Now I am coming to the length. So for the length, I am coming to ground beam plan. I am coming to the length of GB1. What is the length? 2500. And what is the width of this? The width is 250 mm because the width or breadth of the beam and wall are the same. The beam is the foundation for the wall. It is clear that they have both same breadth or width. So that's why it is 250 mm. This is the width and 2500 is the length. So I am coming here for the length. Just write it 2.500. What is the width of the wall? 200 mm. Engineers, I need the height for the brickwork for superstructure. So I am coming to write it. Look at this. We have total height from PL to slab level. It is 3 meter or 3000 mm. Total height. Now what I should do? I only need the height of this brickwork. This one and this one and nothing else. What is the height of this brickwork, and this brickwork? So we have total height 3 meter. It has been given in the drawing as well that the height from PL to slab level is 3 meter. So we should subtract slab beam, lintel beam, sill band, one line brickwork and DPC. And then we can find the height of all this brickwork. So I am coming here. What is the thickness of the slab beam? It is 350 mm. What is the width of a lintel beam? 200 mm. Sill band 100 mm. DPC 50 mm. And one line brickwork 100 mm. So I am coming here to write it. Equal 3 minus 0.350. It is the thickness of slab beam minus 0.200 lintel beam minus 0.100 sill band minus DPC 0.050, and that's all, and enter. So engineers, the height of brickwork for superstructure for 200 mm wall will be 2.3 meters. So we subtracted slab beam, lintel beam, sill band and DPC from total height, and that's all. Okay engineers, on the same basis, so this height will be the same for all of them. So you can write here, tell this. Engineers, I'm coming to the length of GB2, coming to the drawing here. What is the length of GB2? 3400. Just write here 3.400 and that's all. What is the wall length? 0.200 and that's all. You can scroll it down, okay? Because it is the same for all of them. The height is same, the width is same only, and it is different. And then again for GB4, you should write and then the length, and both of them you can copy it like this. Click here, copy cells, and then you can write the length for GB5, GB6, and etc. Engineers, it is done. Look at this. I wrote them completely. That how many GB1 do we have? What is the length? You should write only the length for the rest of them GB4 till GB16, and the width and height are the same. Then I'm coming to the manual. If you look at this, we calculated the estimation of all this brickwork, but in the middle of this brickwork we have doors, letter, window, so we should subtract them. First of all, I would like to show you one AutoCAD drawing. So we need how many doors are there, how many ventilators are there, how many windows are there, one by one. So I have written here, look at this. We have MD, D1, D2, W1, W2 and V1 and 200 wall. I am showing you the drawing. Look at this. We need ground floor plan that we can understand how many doors, how many windows and how many ventilators are in 200 wall. Look at this. We have W1 and it is in 200 wall. So how many W1 do we have in 200 wall? You can have it. And how many D2 do we have? How many main doors do we have in 200 wall? Look at this, it is 200 wall. So they have given size of doors and windows and meter. First of all, you should write all these types which are in 200 wall except in 100 wall. Keep in mind it. So I am coming here MD, D1, D2, D3, W1, W2 and V1. I have already written them. MD, D1, D2. Look, we do not have D3 and 200 wall, W1, W2 and ventilator, and the sizes as well. Now we should understand how many MD do we have in 200 wall. I am coming to the drawing here. Look at this, find MD. Here it is written MD. Do we have MD somewhere else? No. So it means we have only one MD. So right here, we saw -1. This is the length and this is the height. What is the breadth? 1 point. It is 200 wall. So we should write 0.200. What is the height of the door? The height of the door is 2.1 meter. We should subtract something from 200 wall. Okay. What is that? Look at this, engineers. 2.1 meter is written here and this is the height of the door. But we should subtract 100 wall, one line brickwork and 50 DPC. Keep in mind it. So I'm coming here. You can write it 2.1 minus 0.100 minus 0.050. Understood? We should subtract it from 2.1 meter and enter. So this will be the height and it is same for all doors and it is done. Now I'm coming to D1. How many D1 do we have? I'm coming to the drawing here. Find D1. You can start from here. Look at this. D1 is written here. So it is 200 wall. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Understood? We have 4 D1 in 200 wall. So you should write here -4. Understood? On the same basis, you should write D2. How many D2 do we have in the drawing? 1, 2. No, it is 100 wall. 100 wall. So it means, engineers, we have only 2. D2 and 200 wall. Just write here -2. How many W1 do you have? How many W2 do you have? How many V1 do you have? You can take them from the drawing. We want to do it quickly. It is done, engineers. Look at this. We have -1, 4, 2, 6, 10 and 4. It is done, and this is the total quantity.